To an incident at the Nairobi suburbs of Westlands where an Asian family has fallen to what it has described as a mystery and blatant land grab and eviction from their home of 46 years. An alleged private developer stormed the home of the Kenyan of Asian descent on Friday, deploying a mob to demolish the premises. The demolition was carried out despite a court order and against a notice issued by the Nairobi City County stopping that same demolition. And as Citizen TV's Mashirima Kapombe reports, police stood by and watched as the rowdy mobs ransacked the home.
Friday, November 4th at 6 p.m. A hurried eviction left a family homeless.
They have finished my house, my family, thrown us out of our house for 46 years. Under no grounds or nothing at all.
Avani Shah, a Kenyan of Asian origin, is inconsolable. At around 2 p.m. today, Monday, November 7th, Avani Shah's home has been turned to a shell of its former self. A mob allegedly deployed by a private developer descended on this home last Friday and returned here today to complete the eviction assignment. The heartbroken family says a private company named Ransacked Properties had emerged to lay claim to the ownership of the 1-acre parcel of land along School Lane in Westlands, Nairobi. Yet this has been Avani's marital home for the last 22 years.
Somebody claiming they have this house since 2010, but this house still has another 25 years on its lease. So how did they get this land? Who is Ransacked Properties?
Avani says her father-in-law, who died in 2010, was the owner of the piece of land. The year Ransacked Properties claims it bought the property. A search at the Registrar of Companies shows that Ransacked Properties was registered in 2002 and has 4 directors, namely Nathaniel Kipkemboi Barmasai, Samuel Chepkwony, John Kimayo Rotich, and Joel Kipchirchir Kiplangat. Avani says the person who came to effect the court order evicting them was named Baraza.
There's a guy called Baraza saying that he's coming to evict us. I told him under what basis. He showed me some sort of paper saying Ransacked Property has bought this place. And I said, but Ransacked, they bought the property from Metro Pharmaceuticals, and Metro Pharmaceuticals doesn't even own this land or this house. So how can he have... How can he evict us?
The document they said Baraza showed them was a court order dated 18th October 2022. But the Shahs have another court order dated November 1st, 2022.
He said you have literally 5 minutes, literally 1 hour to pick out what you want. But within 5 to 10 minutes, I picked out a few things from the house, and by then all his guys started entering the house and started throwing out all the things. Other guys started stealing whatever they could.
Whereas the applicant, respondent and magistrate's name is the same, the orders differ. Baraza's document has 4 orders, the 4th stating that the applicant, in this case Ransacked Properties, to serve the respondent for inter partes hearing on the 1st of November 2022. The Shah's document has 5 orders. The first order stating that the plaintiff, in this case Metro Pharmaceuticals, be restrained from trespassing or interfering with the plaintiff's possession of the land. Order 2 states that order number 1 should not be interpreted as an eviction notice. A notice by the Nairobi City County not to demolish the property was also ignored. Throughout the duration the Citizen TV crew was at the location, a group of men collected and loaded materials from the demolished house into a truck. Her efforts to get authorities, including the area police, to intervene had also proved futile.
We've tried to call all the police from Parklands, Gigiri, Spring Valley. Some of them refused to come. The Spring Valley guys, I think a few guys came and they left. This morning we had MCAs coming here saying that we'll help you sort out this thing, but we need money for this. They did that same thing yesterday. I gave money to them. They bring a few goons. These guys outpower them. It's actually goons against goons right now.
True to Avani's words, police did come while we were at the scene, but did little. Our request to have police escort us into the disputed compound was also turned down. We tried to access the compound believing police presence would deter the young men. We were wrong.
Why are you pushing?
The police just drove off. A senior police officer who spoke on condition of anonymity said Lariak Properties did not follow due process and did not involve the police in executing the alleged court orders. He claimed a senior police officer was dispatched to the scene this evening and all activity at the premises stopped. But for Avani and her family, the actions are too little, too late. Mashirima, Kapombe, Citizen TV.